Yo Brollies, what's up? So in this video, I just want to give you guys a quick unboxing, overview, and sound test for the new NuPhy Field75 mechanical keyboard. Before I give you the full details with the software and my overall experience, because this is a relatively new product. So the NuPhy Field75 is a 75% keyboard with hot swappable sockets, tri-mode connectivity, PBT keycaps, and 4200 mAh of battery, and key rollover, and 8 buttons or 8 customizable buttons that are targeted towards the gamers. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so right here we have the packaging for the NuPhy Field75 mechanical keyboard, and like with most of the keyboards, it is very premium in terms of the packaging. As you can see, we have an image preview in front, and at the back we have a very nice anime image right here, and Captain on the bridge, sort of a slogan. Alright, so it is a slide type packaging similar to other NuPhy products as well. Very premium. And this is the main packaging. Let's see what comes in the package. Alright, so upon opening the box, the first thing that you'll notice is the NuPhy Field75 itself, protected by a soft plastic. Alright, let me just take it out for a second. And then we have a Q&A paperwork. We have the user manual, and we have an accessory box right here at the right side. There you go. Again, the packaging is really premium for a keyboard that is relatively inexpensive, just about, I think, 150 plus US dollars, or maybe around that price point. So right here we have the accessory kit. So inside this little accessory kit, we have a few sample switches, the switches that are available with the NuPhy Field75. Later, I'll show you the product page and see what are the options that are available for you if you order this on their website. Okay, so aside from that, we have a braided USB Type A to Type C cable in case you want to use this in wired mode. And then we have a CIY, or a switch and keycap puller made out of metal, which is awesome. And then we have a bunch of keycaps for Windows OS. The default keycaps or the default modifiers on the keyboard is Mac OS. Alright, so let's take a look at the NuPhy Field75 mechanical keyboard itself. Again, it is protected by a soft plastic. And not only that, it actually has an included nifty dust filter. I appreciate this a lot because if you're not going to use the keyboard, you can use this as a dust filter. There you go. Oh, by the way, it also comes with, or NuPhy also sent a set of shine-through keycaps, because as you can tell, the default keycaps is not shine-through compatible. It is actually PBT dye sub. This one is compatible with RGB lighting, so the letters or legends are translucent. Okay. Alright, so finally we have the NuPhy Field75 mechanical keyboard right here. It is relatively new. I think they just released around June 15 or so. And I got this as an early review sample, but I'm just unboxing it right now. Okay, so let's talk about the keyboard, and let's take a look around. So it features a 75% layout, exploded, that is. So we have our nav cluster keys right here. We have our arrow keys, ANSI layout, pretty standard, and then we have the function rows up top. I mentioned it is exploded because it has an ample amount of gap in between the nav cluster keys, the arrow keys, and the other keys here. So it is actually very easy to transition with, compared to 75% keyboards that doesn't have any gaps between the key clusters. Alright, so moving around, let's take a look at what we have here. So we have a total of 8 customizable buttons, G1 to 4 right here, and G5 to 8 right here. These are clicky and tactile buttons. There you go. And then right here at the left side, we have a volume knob with a nice crispy but subtle click. And then right here we have a side button, and then we have a gear right here that also doubles as a button, and we also have our physical switch for switching between wired mode, 2.4 GHz, and Bluetooth. So it is very handy because compared to other keyboards from NuPhy, the switch or the switch for modes are usually located at the back. So this is easier to toggle. And then right here we have a sort of handle, just to target gamers out there. So it is more aggressive, more steampunk, or more gamery aesthetic compared to other keyboards from NuPhy and other brands. It also has a sort of chamfered edges here on the front side. So it is a very unique design and layout, in my opinion. Summing up here, at the top view, we also have our LED indicators right here for caps lock, scroll lock, and I think Windows lock. And yeah, so looking at the front side, you can get an idea about the profile of the keyboard. And then here, flipping it on the left side, we have the handle, and then we have the button right here, and you can see the volume knob. We also have a nice purple. This is actually purple in a correct color. And then flipping it here at the back side, let me just lower my brightness again. Yeah, flipping it here on the back side, we have a USB type A pass-through. You'll be able to use this in wired mode. You can connect your gaming mouse USB dongle here so that it will be closer to the gaming mouse, minimizing input latency. We also have our switch here for basically the functionality of the keyboard aside from the physical switches between the modes. And we have the USB Type-C port for wired mode. Again, you can see the volume knob right here. Now, flipping it all over at the bottom, sorry for the fingerprint, at least you get an idea that the keyboard can get fingerprints. We have up to 5 rubber feet, and then we have our NuPhy budge right here. This is actually a collaboration with Akira 40K. I'm not very familiar with that designer, but there you have it. And then here we have 2 flip out stands. Unfortunately, we only have 2 flip out stands. We don't have another layer here, which are usually available on these keyboards. But what we have here that doesn't included on other keyboards is a DIP switch right here to interchange the functionality of the keys on the keyboard. Alright, so this one is actually somehow translucent at this part of the keyboard, because when you turn this on and you have the RGB or LED turned on, you will see some of the illumination right here. It's not substantial enough to provide any sort of impact, but yeah, this is a sort of translucent casing. So as you can tell, this is made mostly out of hard plastic materials, so we don't have any aluminum casing here for both the bottom and top housing. I don't exactly know what's the construction of this, but if I have to guess, this is made out of aluminum as well. Now the plate is made out of steel, and then everything else in terms of the construction, I'll just share on the full review. I'm just giving you an idea about the initial unboxing and parts overview of the keyboard. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the keyboard. But before we go, why don't we check the weight of the keyboard, because it is actually quite hefty. Let's go. Let's do a quick weight test right here, especially if you consider this is targeted towards portable gamers, so it is very important as well. So around 1,306, 1.3 kilograms. So it is fairly heavy, which of course helps with the overall build and quality of the keyboard, but it is heavy if you're going to bring this along with you. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I'm not going to show you the RGB lighting because again we're still using the non-shine through compatible keycaps, but on the full review, these are all the things that I'm going to share with you aside from what we've already tackled in the unboxing video. So we're gonna tackle the RGB lighting using the shine through keycaps that we have here. So I'm going to install that, and we're also going to do proper sound test for both of these kits. But for now, I'm going to share with you a sound test for the default out-of-the-box experience for the NuPhy Field75. Now, the variant that I have here is the Gravity variant with a white, purple, and sort of charcoal gray modifiers. And the switches that I have here is the Fleeting Gold tackle switches, and the keycaps that I have here is made out of PBT plastic with dye sublimated characters, so the ledges will not fade away and will not shine easily over time. Other variants, I'll show you the product page right here. So as you can tell, the price is only around $160, which I think is fairly affordable considering everything this keyboard has to offer. In terms of colorway, we have Electro, Ethereal, Noether, and Gravity. And for the switch, we have Polaris, Fleeting Gold, Cherry Speed Silver, and Cherry Ergo Clear. You can also opt to order Restressed, and they have two-tone Restressed right now that is tailored towards the different colorway of the NuPhy Field75. So that's pretty much it. It's very affordable, like I said, depending on the configuration you'll get for the NuPhy Field75. And there you have it, guys, in terms of a quick unboxing, overview, and sound test for the NuPhy Field75. On the full review, I'm going to share with you pretty much everything that you need to know about this keyboard, especially my overall experience when it comes to its gaming features or gaming functionality. I'll share with you my thoughts about the 8 customizable buttons right here, as well as the volume knob, this gear right here, which apparently is a toggle for LED brightness and lighting effects, and then of course my thoughts about the overall performance. Is the wireless performance, especially with the 2.4 GHz, good enough for competitive gaming? And most importantly, I'm also going to share with you my thoughts about the NuPhy Field75 console, which is the software for this keyboard, because I feel like it is one of the important aspects of this keyboard so that you can take advantage of all the potential of this keyboard for gaming, especially with the amount of knobs and dials and customizable buttons that you have on this keyboard. So again, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you get a thing or two for this relatively new product, and I'll put some links below if you're interested to get this even without the full review, but I suggest you wait for the full review before getting this keyboard. So huge thanks to NuPhy for sending this in. Again, I'll put some links below if you're interested, and make sure to subscribe if you like this and for the full review as well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Have a great day, guys. You're always awesome.